Okay, here I am. And I decided to run away for a day. And what I did was I ran away to the queue. So this is the view from my window. Yep. That's Yuma over that way. I'm up on the 5th floor, room 509. If I just give you a little guided tour. Anyways, not much is going on. Yeah, this scene never changes. 365 days a year. With just an inch or so of rain. This is the apartment. Actually, it's a pretty big apartment. EO bathtub. Yep, spent 45 minutes in it as soon as I got here. Naturally. Like my shorts? Got them as a Christmas present. Anyway, not much is going on. Like I said, I just had to run away and get away from the baboons over there at the complex. Just got tired of it. So I just told the boss I'm out of here today. Couldn't get the place to 3 o'clock. Right now it's past 3. It's about 5 o'clock in the afternoon. Oh, come on, you did go in there. What am I doing, plugging it in the wrong hole? And then I must be putting my speaker in the wrong hole. There it is. Okay. Okay, I'm back in the business now. Yeah, I had to use the Q Wi-Fi. And believe it or not, I hooked it up myself. Which is interesting. They gave me directions. Naturally, I didn't follow them. I went down here to Windows 10, down here where it says, talk to me here. So I just brought up Wi-Fi and they showed me how to connect to it, so I connected to it. And I called, who I have Wi-Fi with? Because I can't even remember right now. But anyways, I called them up to see if I disconnected or just shut down and close it up. They told me just shut down and close it up, and when I get back home again, once I open it up, it'll just automatically connect. So anyway, I got about $40 to gamble tonight. So anyway, I'm just going to make this short and sweet. Not much is going on. I don't like what's going on in the United States, though. There's too many people going after Trump. Got into a discussion today with a woman. That guy that Trump didn't want to ask his questions to, and he kept on talking, kept on persisting. Well, the way I view the president, he's a leader. In other words, what he says goes, like a daddy figure. And what would you do as a child if you mouthed off to your dad would spank you? Well, Trump spanked him. And people are saying that Trump is racist because of it. That's not being racist. It isn't. it isn't. To me, it is not. And nobody can convince me otherwise. Trump is the president. What he says goes. Good or bad. It doesn't matter. We had 8 years of Obama. And look what he did to this nation. How many years did we have of Bush? And what did he do to this nation? John Kennedy almost got into a nuclear war with Cuba. It didn't happen. But wonder if it did. Wonder if Cuba would have sent one of those missiles over here. And 40,000 Americans were killed because of a nuclear weapon. What would have happened? John Fitzgerald Kennedy would have been called a racist? Think, people. Donald Trump is the president. Good, bad, indifferent, I don't care. If Hillary Clinton would have won, I would have supported Hillary Clinton because that was who won. Geez, for the last 8 years I've been supporting a nigger. I'm not prejudiced. I'm not. But I got news for you. I got very few black friends. Because the blacks don't want to be friends with the whites. They are the ones that are racist. We are not. I told you that story in my other video about me doing a, what do you call it, eulogy. Yeah, right. Man, I was surrounded. I was the only white guy at the funeral. So you know I'm not racist. But the black people are. Because they're raised that way. But the thing is, Donald Trump is the president. What he says goes. Period. And as far as CNN, like I told those people on that Facebook thing, CNN, NBC, ABC have always been trash. They don't get the news right. It's like the Vietnam War. The Americans that fought over there lied. The army, the colonels, the generals, they all lied. Lieutenant Calley did his job as an army officer. He was told to annihilate that city. He annihilated the city. Big deal. So what if he killed women and children? He obeyed his orders. But he got burnt for it. Why? What's a lieutenant? Nothing. That's like that Lieutenant Colonel coffee maker up there in Washington, D.C. that sold arms to the ragheads and bought a set of tires. What's a Lieutenant Colonel up in Washington, D.C.? Nothing. He's a coffee boy. He's the idiot that makes coffee every morning for the generals. He has no statue, even though he's a Lieutenant Colonel. Lieutenant Colonel out in the fleet is usually a commanding officer of some squadron. He has respect of his troops, but not in Washington, D.C., because of the bureaucratic bullshit that's there. And I'm glad that Trump's draining the swamp. He's got it half drained now. As soon as he drains ABC and NBC, he'd have to drain. He'll probably put a clog in the drain. Gonna have to get Drano in there. But anyways, Obama did make sense. I'll give him that credit when he was talking to that woman that lost her son. And I can understand now why he never called Islam racist. I can understand why he did not. Yes, the man did make sense. One time, out of how many? You know, one time out of how many? When I was growing up, I remember driving cars out on the ice. I used to see cars out on Cuca Lake all the time when Dad and Tom and I would go ice fishing. But I also saw one fall through, and it's probably still sitting at the bottom of the lake. It only takes one to ruin it for everybody else. So, anyhow, I've gone about 11 minutes, so I'm going to close this thing. Just keep in mind, Donald Trump is the next president for the next 4 years. I'm hoping that it'll be 8. Anyway, have a good day, and I'm going to enjoy my night here. I'm going to get dressed and go gamble. So, wish me luck. Love you all, and God bless. Bye.